Hey, howdy, everybody. It's Comic Book Lover Man here, formerly Comic Book Lover Boy. I've upgraded. Don't you know I've upgraded? I'm coming back at you to show my purchases from my local comic book store. We had a local chain store here that sold books, comic books, music, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and they shut down. And they had a massive sale, and I hit that massive sale, and their back issue comic books were $1, and it was every comic book was $1. So I cleaned up quite a bit. Wish I'd have seen it coming, but I could have got a lot more. But you know, it is what it is. And they're closed now, which is kind of sad because that's where I would get my boards from. Was there, but now I'm gonna have to find somewhere else to get them. Uh, well, this everything I'll be showing you on this run will be from that store, the shutdown, and if it's not, I will inform you of what it was and where it was from. This is X-Men number 200. This would have been like the second series. Oh, I love this series. Man, I love this series. I was able to grab quite a few to fill in some holes and stuff. Quite happy, especially for $1 a piece in this condition. This is X-Men 58. X-Men 61. Now these were all a buck. X-Men 102. This is a giant size X-Men 106. This is X-Men 108. This is X-Men 110. X-Men 113. X-Men 101. Yeah, boy, I was happy to get these. Oh, I was so happy. I mean, it's sad that the shop is shut now. I mean, one less place to go in the town I live. Oh, hang on. All right. We have X-Men 58. Hang on, I gotta get me a drink of my life-giving coffee. Everybody loves life-giving coffee. Okie dokie. X-Men 66. X-Men 65. Now, some of these, like this one, I believe is a first appearance. So, a lot of these I got are first appearances. X-Men 82. X-Men 79. Excuse me. Giant size X-Men 100. X-Men 97. Or no, 60, I'm sorry. X-Men 177. X-Men 187. Now we have X-Men 55. Oop, yeah, hang on. We have difficulties. Repeat, we have difficulties. Get this out of here. Well, I hope everybody has been doing good. Hope everybody had a great weekend this last weekend. X-Men 55. And X-Men Annual 2. Move this like this. I may mess with this just a hair. I want to get a little bit better of an angle. There we go. There we go. Centered it a little bit better. There we go. And that would be the last for the X. I'll take this away. Put that right there. And we have Constantine 225 Vertigo. I got this for just a cover buy because I don't know, I used to smoke. Probably been in about that same kind of pose before, worrying about something or another. But this was pretty cool. I just think he did a really good job on that with the face and the smoke. Kind of reminded me of David Mack. On his Kabuki series, there's a page where a lady is smoking a cigarette, one of those long holders, and in the smoke he painted a dragon. This is the Creech. I believe that's McFarlane. I believe. I'm not for sure if he created it or not. I'm pretty sure he did. This one was controversial because evidently this creature was made out of the stem cells of babies, which was, I guess, really creepy. Oh, and now we get into some sexy covers. Hero Alliance 5. Hero Alliance 12. Hero Alliance 13. Galaxa number 1. This was kind of a cover buy for me. I don't even know the number on this one. I forgot to look it up. It's a Batgirl. Oh, Batgirl 17. I don't know. I like that cover. Then I grabbed this. It's an earlier Silver Surfer. Silver Surfer 2. I forget what volume it was. But yeah, I like that. That was pretty cool. Everybody get a look at it. Alrighty. And J2. That's pretty cool. Juggernaut 2. I was been wanting to get that one. And like a dollar bill, you can't say no. Detective Comic Books, 1075. I picked up. That was the only one I found that was in decent shape of Detective Comic Books. The rest weren't bagged and boarded, and I don't mess with their non-bagged and boarded comic books there because they're just in totally wretched condition. Night Terror Catwoman 1. I like this cover. Very nice cover. Claws. #1 Boom Studio. I have quite a few of these. This is a regular cover, I believe. Oh man, I got a lip trying to run up. That's a regular cover, and it was one of the ones I don't have, so I grabbed it. This one screamed 80s to me. I have another one that screamed 80s as well, but this one was like the coloring and everything, it was just bam. Johnny Nemo magazine. I was like, that is pretty cool. And that's the first issue, Eclipse Comics. The Black Order, #1. This I wanted to thumb through it and read it. These are evidently Thanos' henchmen. And I kind of got intrigued about him when I watched the movie. You know, the movie wasn't really great, but I knew he had the henchmen, and I was like, well, I'm going to see how it goes, see what it's about. Okay, and Spy Boys, #8. Sexy cover. That was a cover by, you can guess why, Howard the Duck 2. It's like the second appearance of Gwenpool, I believe. But I actually thought it was something else for some reason. I don't know why I thought it was what I was thinking it was, but it definitely wasn't. Oh yeah, I thought it was the first appearance of Howard the Duck's daughter, but I was wrong. But it's the second appearance of Gwenpool, I believe. Alrighty. Animal Man. Animal Man 15. Appearance by Dolphin. Okay. Get these over here. Now this was. Here, let me get that. Yeah. Some more of the box stuff. The West Coast Avengers. Now I like the West Coast Avengers. I pick their stuff up when I can. That's #5. West Coast Avengers. I think that's the mini-series. Then we have the West Coast Avengers #29. Now these are a little bit older. They were bagged and boarded, but yeah, they got a little bit of dirt on the cover. I'm gonna have to give these a dry clean and a press. And we have a West Coast Avengers #8. Okay, this one was starring Moon Knight. Ooh, ah. Okay. What if 55? It's The Avengers Lost to Galactus. Avengers 55 Part 1. Or What If Part 1, number 55. Part 2, What If 56. What if they lost to Galactus? Okay. What if the Fantastic Four all had the same power? Number 11. This one was a cover by Generation X, number 26. I don't have it. I have like 1 through 10 on Generation X or something like that, and I just lost total interest in that series. But I am big on bubblegum, blowing bubblegum covers and cigarette covers. So yeah, that was a cover by. This was a cover by Action Comic Books 1051. Those are all $1, and I was very happy to get them. Let's see, what shall we go to next? Coffee man, coffee man. Oh, yes, baby, yes. Oh, God bless the man that invented coffee. Okay, I got Gene 13, number 1. I forget what cover it is, but it was like worth $20 or so, and I got it for $1, so I am not going to cry about it, and it's in great condition. And it's like, dress your character kind of cover thing. Gene 13, number 1. It's another one of those number 1s. I forget how many of the covers they had, but yeah, that one I think is like only like $2 or something. Then we have Gene 13, number 5. Campbell cover. Yeah. Can't get enough of that Campbell cover. Another Campbell cover. Gene 13, 4. Good old pirate cover there. I like that. That's pretty cool. Brightest Day, Birds of Prey, number 1. I gotta grab some 1s if I see them. What if Shard had lived instead of Bishop? What if? Oh, number 84, what if? Well, that's old, $1.50. Woo! Man, I feel old. I can remember when comic books were 50 cents. That's right, everybody. I'm that old. I can remember when comic books were 50 cents. Imagine my dad probably paid a dime to 15 cents for comic books. Buck Rogers, number 0. 25 cents, everybody. Woo, and that's a new one. Woo. Dynamite. That's a 2-page comic book, probably, though. And, oh, yes. This is, I believe, Fever Dream number 1. George R. R. Martin's, the dude that I believe, yeah, he wrote the Game of Thrones. Here, hang on, let me. I'm not going to be able to get them all up there. Take that there. Take that. Okay, that's number 1, I believe. Fever Dream. Fever Dream number 2. Fever Dream, I believe that's number 3. Then it jumps to Fever Dream 6. And then Fever Dream 10. Now that's a cool cover. And Batman the Dark Knight, Snared by the White Rabbit, number 3. That's a nice cover right there. Alrighty. Grab some more. Oh, not those. Wait a minute. What am I doing? Am I being dumb? I do believe I'm being dumb. Yeah, I am being dumb. I'll put that right there. Okay. Alrighty, this was a mail away from eBay because the shop that I ordered it off of was taking forever to send it to me, and I finally was like, are you going to send this to me or not? And they're like, oh, that's been canceled. We sent you a refund. So the refund hadn't showed up, but the next day it did. So it'd been like 4 days, and the refund finally showed up, and I couldn't find no cancellation in my email. So, yeah, I've definitely decided not to do business with that place again. So I finally got it, and I spent way too much for it, and it really peed me off. But yeah, Superman, or Summer of Superman Special 1. And imagine most of you have seen this cover, or after it. I got it, I paid for it. This I got off of Whatnot, Lords of LA number 1. Very cool. I'll take that. And put that over here. This I got, well, this was from the Dollar, and Gene 13 Wildstorm number 3. That was a cover by Super Sexy. This was from the Dollar. Bill the Galactic Hero. I gotta read that. That screams 80s to me, right there. And Bill the Galactic Hero number 3. Now I need to find number 2. And I looked for number 2 too, big time, and couldn't find it. And the Seasons number 1. This I got from my local comic book store. The Grim Ghost. I wanted to read that and see about that. That looked pretty cool. Now this one was pretty cool. The Science Fair Story of Electronics. The Discovery of the Change of the World. Visitors from Outer Space. Compliments of Radio Shack. So I believe they gave those away at Science Fair. And that one's like listed for $20 sold. So that's pretty cool. I love getting these odd ones like that. Okay, this was a cover by JSA, Justice League America, Classified number 4. Power Girl thumping on some poor guy. I've seen this cover quite a few times. I thought it was cute. Gene 13 number 5. I'm not for sure what series or volume that is. Exiles number 36. This was a cover by that I had on my Marilyn Monroe covers that I wanted to grab, or I keep a list of, because I like Marilyn Monroe homage covers. And this is Prelude to Death Watch, Megaliath number 1, Continuum Comics, and then Death Watch, Hybrids number 0. It's another Death Watch one now. These two were bagged together. Portfolios. Delta Comic Publishers portfolios. This is Cook 99. He signed it. I have no idea what happened to Cook or where Cook is at or what Cook's doing. But it was signed, and what the heck. This is the other cover that screamed 80s to me as well. Johnny Dynamite. I think it might be the same artist. But, yeah. That just screams the 80s right there. Then we have A Penny for Your Soul, number 1. Bad Dog Inc., I believe that is. They were a Houston-based publishing place, I believe, in Texas, which that's pretty cool. Wouldn't have been, well, it would have been quite far from me, but still would have been in my state. Aspen Comics, Executive Assassin, number 4. I think it's called the Furry Boot cover. And Punisher 2099, number 1, variant edition. I like that one. That's pretty cool. And, let me see. Yeah, all of those were dollar box comic books. And we have Annette Blake, Vampire Hunter, number 1. That was kind of a cover by and a comic book by. I like vampire books. This is Usher Minor, number 2. And number 6. Very nice covers. Definitely cover buys there. I Vampire, another cover / wanna read it. New Mutants 32. These are all dollar books. The New Mutant 65, and Sword Master 1. Very cool. Alrighty. This was a eBay purchase. American Vampire Second Cycle Snyder cover variant. I think that was like super cool. Got that vulture's head in his mouth. This was my local comic book store buy. American Mythology Project, Return of the Living Dead #2. This was at my local comic book store buy. Doll Parts #4. Doll Parts #2. And Doll Parts #1. Mrs. Blood Regent #8. This is back in the day, man. This was back in the day. This was... Where was this? Is this the dollar box? Yeah, this was out of the dollar box. This was out of the dollar box as well. Nightbreed. Zombie. Oh, that was Nightbreed #4. Zombie #2. Ugh. Zombie Highway. They did a lot of one-shots with the Zombie Highway. Okay. Hatchet Halloween Tale 6. Vampire Macabre 1. What was it? Vogue 1. Buried Treasure #3. This I got out of a box at my comic book store. Not the dollar sale. Those are all the dollar sales. This I got out of a box at my comic book store. Zombie War #1. I got this out of a box at my comic book store. Zombie War #2. Got that out of a box at my comic book store. And, what was it? This is Fantico and Triumph. Or Trident. What was it? Dynamite Comics remade these not too long ago. And these is also out of the box. The Thing from Another World. Thing from Another World. That's Eternal Vows. Things from Another World, Eternal Vows. 3 or 4, 2. Eternal Vows, Things from Another World 3. And 1. So I have 1, 2, 3, and 4 of that, which is cool. Quite happy to have those. And Thing from Another World #1. Climate of Fear. Climate of Fear, Thing from Another World 2. And Thing from Another World, Climate of Fear #4. Now I need #3 for that one. Now, I'm not sure if I showed these or not, so I will just go ahead and show them again if I did. This is Web of Spider-Man 23 that I got out of a box. Peter Parker, the Spectacular Spider-Man, I got that out of a $1 box. The Spectacular Spider-Man 214, I got that out of a $1 box. Peter Parker Spectacular Spider-Man 110, I got that out of a $1 box as well. And just this little bit left. Peter Parker Spectacular Spider-Man 54, I got that out of a $1 box. And I'm not sure. I got this off the rack. Assorted Crisis event. I'm not for sure what cover that is. It's number 1. There's like 4 number 1 covers. I don't know which one that is. I got this one also out of the box. I'm not sure how much I paid for it. This is number 1. Weird Suspense, the Tarantula. Very cool, very cool. Get these out of the way. And I got that off the wall at my comic book store. I got this from Hip Comic Books, Empire Lust. I believe this is number 2. Oh, that was number 9. This was out of a $1 box. I know I showed that before. Yeah, that was on my last video for sure. Oxford. Sorry about that. And Zombie Highway. It's another one shot. And Basher, Avenger of the Dead. This is a number. What is this? What number is this? Part 2? And I have no idea what number it is. But this is a TRS book. And anybody who knows Dungeons & Dragons knows that. Well, everybody, that was my haul. I tried to go through it as quickly as possible. Didn't try to drag it out. Had a bunch to show you. I will be back again when I restock. And shouldn't be too long, because the comic book store that was doing the $1 book sales last year informed me that he will be starting them back up next month again. And he says he has like 3 storage facilities that he has to empty out slowly to get everything under control. So yeah, it is going to be a good year this year. So everybody have a good day. Happy comic book hunting. Remember to read your books. Even if you just don't, you're like, I don't want to open my books, I want to collect them, you can usually find them somewhere free to read online or something, But remember, read your books. They're worth reading. And everybody have a good day, and I hope you have a good night. Comic Book Lover Man out and goodbye. Oh yeah, subscribe, hit the bell, and all that good stuff. Do it. I command you. Do it. Do it. Do it.